Do you like very much yesterday? Munoz? Comment you. Munoz.
Welcome everyone to the Ladies Pro Racquetball Tour here. We are currently at the 2020 Boston Open. Excited to see these wonderful women play again. Today we got a matchup with Samantha Solis against Carla Munoz. To get here, Samantha played Valeria Centales, beat her going to the tiebreaker, but 11-4 in the tiebreaker. And then Carlos had to play Nancy Enriquez, also going to the tiebreaker, 11-7 there. That brings us to this wonderful matchup. All right, we got Carlos serving first here, 0 serving 0. She's got a great serve there. Took a kind of an awkward bounce off the back wall there, so Samantha wasn't able to get over and get to it real quick, but we're up quickly to a 1-0 lead. Carla looking like she's going to stay with that drive serve since it worked so well for her that first time. This one comes much better off the wall for Samantha, and she's able to put that ball down. Basically being set up coming off the back wall right in the middle of the court. It gave her a lot to shoot for on the left side over there. Samantha looking like she's going to that drive serve too. Down low, staying low for her serve. Comes off the back wall for Carla. Taking it to the ceiling. Set up here. Good shot. Call it a skip shot. Samantha's not going to like that. She's asking to appeal already, but we don't have line judges set up, so we'll see if we're going to get those from TJ or not here.
Hey, Tony, how's it going?
It's going really good. I'm excited to be here again. I love every time we get to see the ladies play. I really enjoy watching the tournaments with them in them. Lots of great rallies, lots of really great, form that they set up with. So I really enjoy seeing them play. Personally, though, I just went over my retirement from the Navy, so I've just been relaxing this last week, having a wonderful time doing that. So I can't think of a better way to spend my first weekend kind of done with my service than to be here with you and these wonderful players.
Yeah, it's an amazing display of professional athleticism from these ladies on the court. They really can crush the ball and really play a good, smart match.
They do. They read the shots from their opponents really well, and they get set up and they take smart shots. So it's always great to watch them play. Looks like we're foregoing the line judges for now. We're just going to get back into the match. Z serve. Samantha's going to have to take that to the back wall. It's coming up. Carla's got enough to take a shot at it. On the line. Samantha's not able to get over to it, though. Carla served again. It's 2 serving 0.
Possibly a drive Z to the left.
Oh. They now
Straight
brought
drive
that back
down
down
the
to the
left.
side. Weren't expecting that one. Samantha's able to get that one. No question about whether or not that one made it to the front wall that time. Samantha in the box, 0 serving 2. Going back to the drive serve with her, too. Got a Z. Carla's able to get behind that ball. She left it a little too far off the back wall for her. You got to get that a little deeper if you don't expect your opponent to be able to get behind it.
Yeah, it's one of those serves that you really want to have slide against that back wall so your opponent has to slam it into the back wall or set up a nice defensive return. That one was probably a few feet off that back wall. Enough room for Carla to set up.
Carla going back. That one looked like it may have skipped. Samantha seemed to think so too. But looks like the ref's going to call it just a short serve. We're going to get second serve here for Carla. Backhand lob was enough off the sidewall that Samantha was able to get it. Looked like she hit her with her follow through there. Samantha back in the box though. 0 serving 2.
Tony, we're talking about having the women back in New England. This is the 4th season now that we've brought the LPRT to New England. And this is our 3rd different location. We started down in South Boston the first year. We moved to Peabody, and now we're here in Marlborough, Mass. at the Wayside Athletic Club.
And and a big shout out to Wayside. They've been very supportive and for picking this up at the kind of the last minute. It's not like we were in long negotiations with them for a year.
Right.
And then outside of that, the owners and the staff here have just been incredible welcoming everybody because it's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So
Fully engaged, and even the members have been really thrilled to see all the energy that the tournament has brought to the venue.
yeah, it's always interesting to see large groups of tennis players that continuously tell you how they used to play racquetball. We're like, you can get back on there. The courts are right
Yeah,
here.
they're still here.
Yeah. So. So Carla back in the box. Yeah, I think so. Looks like she's going for a Z serve. Coming back there. Samantha sends that cross court. Oh, what a great pass from Carla there, yeah. You don't have to hit it hard. You don't have to roll it out, right? It just has to be fast enough that your opponent's kind of chasing it, a little behind it, and it's not coming off the back wall for them. Okay, we got Carla serving 3, serving 1. That ball just sneaks over that short line.
Not going to catch up to that.
Great, no. Had it moving just across the court enough that Samantha couldn't get up to it. So 4 serving 1.
Carla really has this drive serve locked in right now.
She does. It's heading. It's a bullet straight to that back corner, and it's not coming off there for her.
Yeah, save for that second rally or second service.
Yeah, that came right out in the middle of the court for her. Yeah, other than that, all of them have been not even looking like they're coming off the back wall at all, which is why Samantha's having to aggressively go towards them. And then with a crack serve there. What an incredible serve. She's very pumped up. Got a timeout, though.
Players take a break, so we will be right back to the 2020 Boston Open here at Wayside Athletic Club in Marlborough, Mass.
Okay, welcome back. Players are back from their timeout. It's going to be Carla serving, 6 serving 1 right now. Samantha trying to do something to kind of break up the momentum that Carla's got going on here. So let's see if that timeout was effective for her. Again, looks like she might be going for that drive Z. Samantha's able to get that one, but again, Carla with a re-kill real quick off that weak serve return that she was able to force.
That's a server's rally right there, right? Serve, return, kill.
Yeah. Other than a serve, right? That's the best you can get. It's what you're hoping for. So we're at 7 serving 1. Carla sticking with the drive serve. Straight down the line there, just barely getting over that short line. It's a nice pass there from Samantha. Okay, Samantha in the box, 1 serving 7.
14-1.
The players are still asking for line judges. I believe TJ is trying to find them. See if we can get some here to help the ladies out.
Oh, well, we got some time here. I want to thank some of the sponsors of the event. Josh Messina of Messina Technology Solutions, a recurring sponsor of this event. Dave Barnes of DWB Lawn Care, another sponsor. We had the sponsor doubles on Thursday night where some of the sponsors came out and played with the pros against other sponsors and pros. And it was a good opportunity for them to kind of meet and interact with the pros on the court.
Yeah, hearing both the pros and the people involved, they made it sound like they had a great time playing in that event. Looks like we're still in a pause here so that we can try to get us some line judges here. Again, just to help the ref out. Okay, I think we've got this situated. We've got Jose Flores and Dave Barnes have stepped up to volunteer to be line judges for us here. So we're back with it's 1 serving 7. That one was short enough that the ref didn't need any help with, so we're going to go to second serve on that one. Looks like she's going to kind of a lob Z there. Carla checking the distance to the back wall before sending it back to the ceiling. Ceiling rally here. Let's see if Samantha's going to attack that one. It's coming up. Samantha's going to attack that again. Oh, Carla.
Samantha on the left side there came around from her backhand to take it with her forehand, which is a really powerful forehand shot. She will really favor that, and you'll probably see that a lot in this match of Samantha coming around instead of taking the backhand and taking it on her forehand.
Yeah. Okay. Another lob Z here. Carla's going to send it back to the ceiling. Samantha's got to go back because that was not coming off the back wall at all. Great ceiling shots from the ladies here. Oh, put that ball down. Samantha with a lot of power on her forehand there. Wasn't giving Carla any chance to get to that one. It's 3 serving 7. Another down the line. Carla's able to get to it. Got a side out here from Carla. Samantha, though, able to finally get some points. Maybe she's working herself into this match here. It's a long way to go now that the ladies play to 15 instead of 11 like they used to before the rule change. So still a lot to go in this game. 7 serving 3. Staying with the drive serve. That one was a little short. It's going to be second serve.
So it's going to be interesting, right? Carla was in a nice groove on that drive serve, and between the timeout and looking for line judges, she's kind of been able to get taken out of that mindset, and it'll be interesting if she can find her way back into it.
Absolutely. Looks like Samantha was ready. That looks like she might have benefited from that. So Samantha back in the box, 3 serving 7. Sticking with the drive serve here. Oh, that one, yeah, took a weird bounce off the kind of back corner here and ended up jamming into Carla, so she wasn't able to get her racket around in time to get it back to the front wall. 4 serving 7. Those are the tough ones, right? Because they look like they're up, and they look like they're moving so slow, and you have a lot of time to get across court to get to them, and they just always seem to be out of your reach.
Yeah, it was tough. It looked like Samantha had Carla pinned to the left side there, and in having her on that side of the court, she was able to put that pinch in onto the right, far away from her opponent. So, timeout on the court. Players will take a break, so we will be right back to the 2020 Boston Open Wayside Athletic Club in Marlborough, Mass.
Five serving 7. Samantha sticking with that drive serve. Bring it across court. Carla's able to reach for it and put it back in the ceiling, but it's coming off the back wall for Samantha. That's an awful lot of court. She had 3/4 of the court to get that around Carla there. Now we're at 6 serving 7, and she has worked her way back into this match. Down the line drive serve there, but it was well short. Second serve.
Both players coming very close to that drive box there when they serve that drive serve. Carla on the left, Samantha on the right.
Oh, it almost looked like she changed her mind at the last minute to kind of, should I hold up to kind of ask if she's near me or go through with it, and then she just ended up kind of in the middle there. So we're all tied up here, 7 serving 7. Again, down the line, but just leaving it a little short. So it's going to be second serve again. Yeah, those those drive lines it's really tough sometimes for refs to see unless it's incredibly egregious, right? Because the racket's moving so fast through that area. And that's an incredible pinch up there to the front right-hand side there.
Samantha. Again, Samantha from the back left corner coming around onto her forehand to drive that home.
So we're at 8 serving 7. Samantha sticking with this drive serve. Ooh, that one definitely got away from her. That was over both of their heads. Second serve. Another lob Z. Carla sends it back to the ceiling, trying to push her opponent back to the back. And it worked. Those are the frustrating ones, right? You don't even make it to the front where you're trying to do the appropriate thing and not be too aggressive, and it just falls short for you. So we're going to side out. We got 7 serving 8. Carla back in the box. Carla trying to throw her off by looking at that front right corner, making her think she's going to go for the Z, and she brought it straight back down the line behind her, but Samantha was ready for it and re-killed it cross court on her, getting a side out. Now we're back with Samantha in the box, 8 serving 7. Sticking with that drive serve. That one just squeaked across the short line. It was a great serve. That ball just crept closer and closer to the sidewall there. Carla was having to send to the front wall. Incredible shot there on the sidewall there from Samantha. Nice, low and flat. No question that it made to the front wall. At 9, serving 7. Samantha looking like she didn't want to have another short, so she put that one up a little bit higher, but then it came off the back wall for Carla, and she's able to get control of that rally and get another side out. Hoping now to just kind of stop some of the momentum Samantha's wrestled from her as she's climbed back into now a 9-7 lead. Carla serving 7-9. Backhand lob serve down the line. She's going to try to keep that close to the sidewall. But Samantha's able to get it before it gets too close to it. Set up to her backhand here. Leaves it up a little. It's going to come off the back wall here for Carla. Samantha sends it to the ceiling to reset that rally. Carla once again turning around to take it with her forehand, but that time she left it just a little short. So a much needed point here for Carla as she watched Samantha reel off a bunch in a row. 8, serving 9. Going to kind of a half lob serve there. Samantha leaves that well off the back wall, and Carlos puts that down. When you're set up so far forward near the service box there, these players do a wonderful job of putting those balls away. Tied up, 9 serving 9.
Carla had high success rate with that drive serve early on in the match. I think she realized that it gotten away from her, so now she's going to this lob.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, a smart adjustment. Whether it went away from her, wow, she took that from over her head and put that ball down. That was incredible. Caused Samantha to want to take a timeout there, and we'll be at 10, serving 9. Welcome back. Carla serving at 10, serving 9. And lob Z to the backhand side. This looks like it's coming off the back wall as a setup for Carlos. She's trying to send it around her going across court, but wasn't able to get it far enough. Samantha was able to get a racket on it. Had to go into the back wall for that one. That was a really great pass shot. Again, another setup where Samantha turns around and takes it with her forehand. And again, moving forward into that service box, just put that ball down. An incredible reverse pinch to that front left-hand side with her forehand. So we're at 9, serving 10. Samantha back in the box. Another kill shot from Samantha, just letting Carlos know what might be happening during the rally. It's more of a warning than a serve. Lob Z up to the ceiling. Samantha goes back to the ceiling with it. It's going to come off the back wall for Carla. She leaves that way off the back wall. And another setup to Samantha's forehand, and she puts that ball away. We're tied here at 10-10. Samantha still serving. It's be interesting if she tries to bring it back down to this forehand side again with her drive serve. She was short on that a lot, but I think she continued to go to it just to keep her opponent honest. And there it is.
Oh, there it is.
And the best way to keep them honest is to ace them. We're at 11, serving 10. Maybe she was just triangulating, zeroing in with all those short serves.
Just took about 11 points to calibrate and get that in line.
We got another timeout.
Pleasure to take a break, so we will be right back to 2020 Boston Open here at Wayside Athletic Club in Marlborough, Mass.
I feel it. All right, we're back. 11, serving 10. Samantha going right back to that forehand drive serve since she just aced her on the last one. Why not? She's going to that lob Z again. Gets out of the way as the ball comes across. Oh, Carlos definitely trying to bring it back across her, but looks like Samantha was ready to cover on that side anyways.
Well, it's interesting. Carla's really focused on that backhand, really trying to attack the backhand, being the weaker of her two shots. But on that, she had Samantha kind of pinned to the left side of the court. If she could have came down the right side with the pass, would have been a winner.
Oh, great shot to that front left corner. Wonderful pinch from Carla to get back in the box. Again, to try to stop kind of the momentum that Samantha had picked up. So we're at 10, serving 12.
7-14.
Looks like she's going to stick with the lob serve that she transitioned to after she either lost something on the drive serve or Samantha figured something out. Either way, it wasn't working for her, so she's gone to this lob serve. It's a great shot from Samantha, kind of a fadeaway shot from her. She's backing away from the ball and swinging through it, but just able to get it right down at that front wall. We're at 12, serving 10. Wow, that was an incredible serve. Carla's still able to just dig it out at the back wall here.
8-14 replay.
Just moving across her body there, Samantha's not able to track that ball down and get it back to the front wall there. It's tough as it's coming across you. That's not your normal swing motion. Carla back in the box, 10, serving 12. Another backhand lob here. Looks like she's going to do a Z. She's pivoted a little more. It's coming off the back wall for Carla. It comes way off for Samantha.
Oh.
Again, Samantha turning around and placing herself all the way against that side wall so she could take her forehand, and it paid off for her again, so why not? 12, serving 10. Second one, the drive serves. Great serve, just making it across that short line. Samantha held up. It appeared that Carla was on the same court with her, so for some reason she felt she was in the way.
Yeah, I think Carla was thinking the same thing. She felt she had a ton of room to shoot.
Even if she had kind of gone for that pinch in the forward right-hand side, it didn't even look like she was in her path. So apparently she was going for the 17-wall boast, but for safety reasons, she held up.
Her call was replay.
Call standings, appeal used.
Congratulations to these 12 players. That was the final of our first quarterfinal match.
Okay, that's 12 serving 10.
Young player, young up-and-coming player, very talented. She's just getting closer and closer to inching to the semifinals.
Good drive serve there. Kicked off the side wall, though. Carla was able to get it. It's coming way off the back wall for Samantha. Again, she's going to attack this. Wow.
13 serving 10.
13 serving 10. What a great serve. Oh, she's able to track that down, but just wasn't able to get enough on it to make it to the front wall. It was a great rally from both ladies there. That serve was incredible. The pass around her by Carla was incredible, but just not able to get it into the back wall enough.
First game point opportunity here for Samantha.
She's coming. She took a backhand there. Carla's able to get it. Another backhand. Oh, with a great passing shot. And after being down big, she's able to dig herself out and then take this game one.
Players will take a break between games, so will we. We'll be right back to the 2020 Boston Open Wayside Athletic Club here in Marlborough, Mass.
All right. Apologize for the delay. The tournament director was called off to settle a controversy. So we're back. It's 0 serving 0.
0-0.
Carla looked like she's staying with that lob serve. Oh, just barely cleared the short line on that one. Nice re-kill though. Quick hands there. She was able to put it to that front right corner, where it's 1 serving 0. Carla. Again, coming straight down the line there, attacking that backhand of Samantha's. Oh. Samantha not able to generate enough power on that one because of how close it was to both the sidewall and the back wall. So fell a little short for her there, but we're at 2 serving 0.
That was a fun little contested screen serve over there on the other court.
What was the outcome of that?
There was a screen given by the ref, unasked for by the receiver, who scored a winner, but it would stop before it turned into a winner.
Yeah.
So no idea if it could have been, if truly it was a winner. But ultimately, I just baselined all the players, and the ref said, "Hey, check it out. You want the screen? Put your hand up," and the ref will either give it to you or not.
Yeah. 3 serving 0. That ball was just right against the wall there. Samantha was able to dig it out. She's not able to get that, and that was on her forehand, which she's been having a lot of success with. So we're at 4 serving 0. Yeah, that's tough, right? The kind of rule of thumb on that screen, obviously, is you never want to take away an offensive opportunity, so you kind of got to let the receiver, the person you think was screened, decide. But if they throw their hand up quickly enough, not after they take the shot and had a chance to think about it, then you can offer the replay. Wow, another great serve, and Samantha getting a timeout on that one.
Yeah, I think it's different between the amateur and the pro level too. I think the pro dictates that the screen needs to be called by the ref without being asked for, if they see it. I'm not sure on that though. I'd have to double check. Okay. But I feel like my interpretation of a lot of different conversations where at the pro level it's just straight up given. If the ref sees it as a screen, they just stop play and call the screen. But more often than not, at the amateur level, I've seen people, at least when I'm reffing, I tell the players, if you want the screen, put your hand up. I may not give it to you, so keep playing through it. But
yeah, with most calls, right, it takes a finite amount of time for you to kind of judge it as a ref and to make the call and to get the players to stop, right? So even when you see, in safety situations, something developing that you want to stop, a lot of times the players have already taken 1, maybe even 2 more shots by the time you can get them to stop. And then you're like, look, this already occurred.
Right.
And so, but again, right, safety is our #1 priority, so kind of always default to that. Carla really having a good time with her lob serve here in game 2. Not to get too excited about it yet. Of course, she did run out to a quick 6-point lead in game 1 also before Samantha was able to figure it out. So see what's happening here. But that lob serve definitely looked like it was bothering Samantha. All right, we're at 5 serving 0. Carla sticking with that lob serve, looks like. She's going for that lob Z. Samantha cuts it off and takes it to the ceiling, but it's coming off the back wall. It's a great shot. She had a good setup coming off the back wall there, but she wasn't able to get it around Samantha. Instead, it caught that side wall and popped out as a setup for Samantha there, who put that ball away. We're at 0 serving 5. Samantha now back in the box. That drive serve caught that sidewall and really kicked out a bunch for her. So Carla had a lot of room over here on the right side to get that ball past Samantha, which she was able to do. So back in the box, 5 serving 0. Looks like she's going for that lob Z again. Samantha step up and cut it off. Carlos gets down low to get that ball. Oh, and with a great reach, she's able to return that ball also. Another great dive from Carla there.
Is she diving a lot?
Oh, great rally, great rally. Crowd really appreciates both the effort that these players are putting into it. It's 0 serving 5. Samantha back in the box. She is sticking with that. And you see, she's like aced her twice with it, but then she's been short about 13 times. She's going to stick with it, like I said, just keep her opponent honest.
It worked, and it got her to come back from that deficit in game 1.
It
so.
definitely. And on that one, she just caught just enough of the sidewall that it slowed up the ball enough that Carlos wasn't able to read it quick enough to go up there and get it. So now we're at 1 serving 5. Serve, she got over there. Looks like Carla got a little anxious with that one. Put that ball in the ground. We're 2 serving 5 now.
That ball looked as big as a watermelon to her, and she just was salivating over putting that down the line on the right side.
We're at 2 serving 5. Another down the line. Oh, wow. What a great shot. Carla's able to step over and put that ball back up there. Samantha had no chance of getting to that one. It barely came off the front wall. 5 serving 2. Another lob serve. Samantha sends it back to the ceiling, raising her hand like she wanted a court hinder on that one. The ref did not agree that it took a weird bounce. Oh, great shot. Carla trying to pick on her backhand, and Samantha's showing her that maybe that's not a good idea either. That's a great shot back here. It's 2 serving 5.
Yeah, well, she does favor her forehand. She does have a pretty mean backhand when she needs it.
Oh, got Carla moving the wrong way on that Z serve, but she is able to dig that out from the back wall.
Oh!
Oh, man. Crowd just stunned at that shot. She is back here standing against the back wall and takes it from shoulder high and buries it in that front right corner. What an incredible shot from Samantha. It's 3 serving 5. Long serve. It's going to be second serve. Z coming back here. Carla attacks it. Another setup off the back wall. Samantha's able to get across to that one. No, 2 bounces. Carla was able to get around her and get to that one. It's 4 serving 5. Samantha didn't wait quite as long on the scoreboard to get herself back into this one as she did in game 1.
No. That timeout, I think, did something for her there, right? She was down 5-0 at the timeout, came back in after that.
Very effective. Well, now Carla's taking a timeout.
We'll be right back to 2020 Boston Open.
Okay, we're back. This is 4 serving 5. Samantha going for another drive serve here. Oh, tried to get another Z. She might as well keep attacking it. Carla keeps cheating over to that backhand side, so she might be able to catch her once or twice on these. Moving the wrong direction. Second serve. Carla takes that one back to the ceiling. Samantha set up to take that one. Oh, what a great backhand. It's that front wall and that side wall and just loses all of its energy up there. And Carla doesn't stand a chance to go to get to that one. And we're all tied up, 5-5 here in game 2. It's coming off the back wall in the middle of the court. Oh, great hands and with a re-kill there from Samantha. She's moving one direction and throwing the racket the other direction and just controlled that ball incredibly. Great re-kill. 6-5. Get another short serve on the forehand side there. Second serve. Z. Instead of attacking at that time, Carla goes back to the ceiling. She just sets Samantha up off the back wall there, who once again turned around to take her forehand off that. We're at 7-5. Samantha looks like complete control of this game right now. Pops out to the ceiling. Samantha set up, sends it back to the ceiling for Carla. Carla brings that ball down. Samantha sends it back to the ceiling to reset again. Carla thought that was going to come off the back wall, and it didn't. She was forced to go to the ceiling again. And then, after waiting patiently, Samantha once again buried that backhand pinch into the front left corner.
It was just a nice, smooth motion, just right into that front left corner.
It really looked effortless as she was coming around with that racket. So. Great patience, though, too. Earlier, she'd been attacking a lot more of those ceiling balls, and this time she just kind of waited until Carla left it in the wrong place. Another crack on that drive serve to the forehand side there, but it was up enough that Carla was able to get it. And again, just punishing her with that forehand any chance she gets. We're at 9-5 here in game 2. Samantha won game 1.
Carla needs a break and get back into that box. It's been a 9-point run.
Drive serve down the line here. Kicked off the sidewall for her. Carla aggressively trying to stay in front of her and jumping over that one so that she can stay in the rally. Another forehand for her.
Oh.
She called a skip. Samantha vehemently disagrees with that. We're at 5-9. So she is back in the box, like you mentioned, Stuart, but now she's got to make some movement. She can't let her get too far out ahead of her here. She wants to stay in this match. Set up off the back wall. Carla sends it back to the ceiling. Samantha aggressively took that shot, but it was high, and Carla was not able to do that. Skips that ball. 9-5. Samantha back in the box. Another Z serve.
Oh, wow.
That
amazing serve.
Was an incredible Z serve. That thing was on the back wall. Got a timeout there from Carla.
Pleasure to take a break, so we will be right back. 2020 Boston Open, Wayside Athletic Club in Marlborough, Mass.
right, we're back. It's 10 serving 5. Samantha serving.
What's the first serve percentage?
First serve percentage on Samantha's been short forehand serves drive.
Another Z. That's coming off the back wall to Samantha's forehand. She leaves that way up. Samantha was very adamant that that was a replay, despite Carla not being on the court earlier and her wanting a penalty hinder. So, odd interpretation of the rules, but we're going to go back to the serve here. It's coming off the back wall for Carla. That one's coming way off the back wall. Kind of caught her off guard. I think she just pinned herself over on the left wall there. Again. Oh! Got one of those bounces that you're just not prepared for. You think you're set up, you've set your feet kind of ready for the ball, and it takes a weird bounce on her. She couldn't get back to it. It's 11 serving 5. Another Z. Oh, she was able to get that ball.
Oh.
She was not able to track it down, even though it didn't move very far from the front wall. It's 12 serving 5.
Vargas just nearby. Vargas. She's got the massage gun. Oh! Crack for a crack.
1 out of 3.
Again, you can't think about the deficit you're in at this point. You really got to just take it one rally at a time there. You're not going to be able to get 6 or 7 points on this rally no matter what. So just take them one at a time, work your way back into this match. Another Z. Oh, that did not come off the back wall very far, but Samantha was able to get her racket behind it. What an incredible shot to the front left corner there. 12 serving 5. Another down the line. That one looks short, though. The ref called it short. Second serve. Just going to that lob Z again. It's coming across. Carla aggressively trying to send that cross court. Samantha's able to send it to the ceiling, but sets Carla up. She tried to go cross court with that one again, but it caught that side wall, and it just set Carla up right in the middle of the court. 5 serving 12. Players just exchanging side outs here for a while.
Carla's sticking with the lob here. Ends a 12-point run by Samantha.
It does. Again, just one at a time, so she's at 6-12. She'll probably stick with this lob. Looks like she's going for a lob Z, maybe. Samantha set up for it, sends it back to the ceiling, though.
You're saying redo? I'm saying redo. You're saying play it again? Yeah. You are. Yeah. Oh, I'm disagreeing. So it's a no. Should I say something?
Yeah, I didn't. Seems to be some confusion between the referee and the appeal that just occurred.
All is right in the world. Maybe.
Yeah, another forehand skip there from her.
All gets sorted out on the court.
12 serving 6.
Either way, we're on to 12-6.
You called it hinder or? That's what I. Oh, you said no hinder. Oh. No. You said hinder.
So now the great shot, great backhand shot from Samantha there, and it sounds like the refs and the line judges are finally figuring out what happened 3 or 4 rallies ago. So
I thought you were saying replay.
either way,
Well, let's do that again.
we're at now 13 serving 6. Samantha sticking with that Z serve. She can't get that drive serve to the forehand side down for her, so she's continuing
Possible
to push back.
match point here.
Quarterfinal match. We've got in the black, number 9 seed for this event from Mexico, Jessica Correa.
Coming off the back wall for a forehand setup.
That's going to do it.
Bears in that front left corner. Great play by both of these girls.
The yellow shirt,
Good job, ladies.
number 1 ranked player in the world.
A great match here at the 2020 Boston Open. Up next, I believe we have Ronda Risic taking on Adriana Riveros. That should be coming up fairly shortly. So tune back in. Tony, great job in the booth as always. And we'll catch some more racquetball action here at the 2020 Boston Open, Wayside Athletic Club.
See you at the next match.
Marble Mass.